When we're waking up, there's that little transition period of where we've been sleeping, we've been in a horizontal position, and now all of a sudden we have to be awake and against gravity, and our body has to move again. When we're sleeping, we contract down, and that's okay, that's good. When we're awake, we need to open back up and be able to move with grace and ease, even though now gravity is working on us again. Tai Chi is a wonderful way to address that transition period between waking up, sleeping, and moving on with your day. We're going to utilize some movements from Tai Chi. We're also going to utilize some movements from Qigong. And this wake up with Tai Chi form is one that you can use exactly, or once we're done with it, you might think, I want to do a few more reps of one of the movements, or I might want to do a different kind of movement. That's okay. The exact movements are not really the issue, right? Remember, all of the benefits of Tai Chi come from applying the underlying principles. And this is no different with our Wake Up with Tai Chi form. We want to specifically think about opening up and relaxing, letting our body open up and let all the fluids start to flow again. Let that energy start to flow. We want to encourage deep breathing so that our body can be fully oxygenated. Along with that opening up, the oxygen needs to be moving throughout the body so that our brain can wake up. We need to be fully rooted and grounded, thinking about our columns. We need to be thinking about our core and moving from our core and not be continued in this kind of crunched up state. We want to have our columns intact. We actually need to think about our rotation as well, reminding our body how to move once we wake up and we're transitioning into moving on to our day. Using our Tai Chi, applying those principles, is a great way to do it. So we're going to do this form right now. I want you to just relax and follow along. It's easy movements, but we're going to talk about those underlying principles as we go. So thinking about you've just gotten out of bed, it might feel a little creaky. You might feel like, oh, my knees, my ankles, my shoulders. That's okay. Just stand. Let yourself be suspended from the crown of your head. Let your body just relax. Taking a nice deep breath in, just do preparation. And let's do preparation 2 more times. Breathing in, just let those arms float up, and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now the first movement we're going to do is a Qigong movement, which is pushing the mountains. Bring those palms face up, breathing in, and then push out the mountains. Now remember, you've just woken up, so don't stretch too hard. Let your body gently open up. Breathing in as you come up, breathing out as you push out, breathing in as you gather, and breathing out. Let's do pushing the mountains one more time. Breathing in. Stretch just a little bit, open up through the chest. Breathing in as you gather, and then breathing out. Now we're going to do what we call raising hands. And you're going to bring those hands up, turn them up, and again, remember you've just woken up. Don't stretch too hard. Just be gentle on your body. Breathing out. Breathing in, turn those palms up. And breathing out. And notice I am just moving up and down gently with my knees. Not really squatting, but just starting to move those knee joints. Let's do raising hands one more time. And each time you bring those arms up, let them stretch just a little bit more. Now we're going to do raising hands, but we're going to do a turn. Coming up, stretch, and now just turn to the right gently. Hold it there for a second, and then bring it back to the middle and breathing down. Breathing in as you come up, and now you're gently going to rotate to the left, and then bringing it down. Now, part of your wake-up routine is also your eyes and your head. Now, you're going to raise hands, and this time, let your gaze go to the ceiling and drop your head back, and then gently bring your head forward and come down. Now, this is actually two hands hold up heaven. Breathing in, let your head drop, and then bring your head forward and bring it down. Good. Now you're going to move into what we call parting the clouds. It looks like pushing chi, only you just open up through the chest. And now again, you're working a little bit more into your legs, feeling your substantial and insubstantial changes, letting those ankles start to move a little bit more. If you want to lift that front toe, that's excellent. Stretching through the chest, pulling with the back. One more on this side. Breathing out as you push away, just like you do with pushing chi. Breathing in. Good. Bring that left foot back. And now stepping out with your right foot. Parting the clouds. Letting that front toe come up if you want. Stretching the ankle. Movement, gentle movement through the knees, waking them up. One more. Good. Then bring that foot back. And we're going to come into what we call lifting hands, which has the left foot out, left toe is up, and the hands are just in a gentle position in front of your body. Then bringing it back. Playing the guitar. This is actually lifting hands. The other was playing the guitar. They're just the opposites. One on one side of the body, one on the other. And kind of sink into your knees a little bit. And now think about coordinating your elbows and your knees. It's part of the harmony of Tai Chi. The elbows and the knees lift and sink together. One more. Now you can continue doing lifting hands and play the guitar, or if you want, you can think about just lifting. We're going to come into lifting our knees and kicking. Remember, we've just woken up. We want to let our body remember how to balance. Think about bringing all your weight over to that right side, letting your left side be empty. You're rooted and grounded through the right. Now bring the weight to the left. Let those columns be intact. Thinking about your substantial and insubstantial. Now bring all the weight over to the right, and if you feel comfortable, lift your knee. Then bring your weight all the way over to the left. Lift. Remember, if you're not comfortable standing on one leg yet, you can be lifting hands and playing the guitar. But training your brain as you're waking up to think about your substantial and insubstantial, being rooted and grounded, yet being suspended from the crown of your head, is going to help your body move with balance throughout the day. Now add a kick if you want. You can just lift the knee, but if you want, go ahead and kick. Think about the harmony of the hands and the feet. As the foot goes out, the hand goes out. One more. Good. Now stepping forward with that left, come into your pushing chi. And really focus on your breathing, keeping yourself open and rounded, letting that oxygen fill your body, energize every single cell. Bring that left foot back, and let's do pushing chi on the right. Remember, you're breathing in as you come towards your body, breathing out as you push away. One more. Now bringing that right foot back, let's do wave hands like clouds, but not step. Think about rotating on that central column. And again, thinking about the eyes, letting your eyes follow that top hand. You're massaging your internal organs, helping them to wake up, helping them to be ready to digest, to get yourself going for the day. Coming back to the right, bring your weight to the right, forming a bird's beak, thinking about your substantial and insubstantial, then come out into your single whip and just sink. Think about your shoulders. Don't let them creep up. Remind them to come down. And now do your wave hands like clouds again. Breathing in as you come across one way, breathing out as you come across the other way. And as you bring it to the left, form a bird's beak on the left and come into a single whip on the opposite direction. Let your body sink. And now we're going to end with heaven and earth. Bringing your hands up, follow your fingertips with your eyeballs. Extend all the way up and then looking to your left, open up, hinge from your hips. You just come to the point where you feel is a good stretch on the back side of your body, turning your palms forward, coming up, and then bringing it down. Good. You're breathing in as you come up. Looking to the right this time, breathing out. Hinge from your hips. Your knees are soft, they're not locked. Breathing in. And breathing out. Let's do heaven and earth 2 more times. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more time. Fully extend. Your body is ready to stretch. Looking to the right this time, stretching the neck. Coming all the way back up. And closing. So there's a nice, simple 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how many reps of each of those exercises, each of those movements that you do. Remember, it's not a set prescription. You can do 1 or 2 of each of the movements. You can do 4 or 5 of each of the movements. You can include different movements if you feel like your body needs something different than what we did. It's not a set prescription, but it is an encouragement to help you with that transition between lying down, being completely sedentary, and then having to suddenly get up and be ready to move. Your body needs that transition. And with the help of Tai Chi and Qigong, applying those underlying principles, you will actually feel so much more graceful, be able to be more balanced, be more ready for your day.